of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Done we now.
Okay guys, here we are down on the mat. Here is our design. So this is our beads for October. We're going to start with October using the agates. And then these are for November. So November is going to be a little bit improvising because we didn't really have these particular links or anything, but we did have these. So we're gonna make that work out for us. So let's dive into that. I did get out some 22 gauge wire. I think I'm gonna wire mine. So I've got, I better just put that here so I know what I'm doing. So for October, we have, I'm going to use 22 gauge smoky quartz, and I just have a little bit left. So I had brought out the other roll here. So we'll use that. And we'll get this ready to rock and roll. I don't foresee us using this entire strand of agates, but we'll get them all ready anyways. You hear some commotion going on this morning. It is very early morning. I'm not even going to tell you what time it is because it is very early morning and the cats are on one this morning. So that's what we got going on. If you hear commotion, they're like, why are we up so early? And I'm like, I don't know. You guys are the ones who woke me up. But whatever. I think I want to put this one up like this. I'm just thinking. Alright. So I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do, because these are a little bit, these links are very cute. They are a little bit wider than I would personally like. So I think I'm going to kind of have to put these two up further and then this one down a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to just get this little last bit of wire off here using the 22 gauge smoky quartz. This is all the, I don't have a different like brass color, so this is what we got. Say, Winter, no. Winter's trying to get into things since she's awake. She's in her naughty kitten face. Get out of the check glass. Get down. Psst. No. She's so naughty. Okay, I'm just going to cut this into a couple little strips here. And I'm going to be using some oval jump rings. I don't know if I have any Tinky Tots in bronze right at the moment. It doesn't look like I do. So I'm going to use these smalls, which are 6s. And I'm just going to start by creating a little loop right here. I need another, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to go grab another. It just makes it a little bit easier for me when I can, makes the camera focus a little bit better. Okay. So, I'm creating a loop right here. Just a wire wrapped loop. If you hear all that gurgling in the background, that's the coffee pot. It's literally super early in the morning. I'm just like, okay, here we are. I'm getting ready to go on my trip. Today is Tuesday when I'm recording this, and Shannon's supposed to be coming over for beading. Amber is sick with something different, I guess, she said, so she's not coming. I was like, I got some videos I gotta do before we do that. I think I'm just gonna do one on here, quite honestly. I'm just gonna do one on here. I like to use jump rings as a hinge. So I'm just finishing this up, and I will jump ring it onto the earring. I just feel, my personal opinion about it is it just lets it move a little bit better, and I'm really into, I would prefer movement in my jewelry pieces, so I like that kind of thing. And tuck it down the tail. Okay. So here is what I end up with, this little guy. Okay, so basically we're going to take this 6mm oval, I'm going to attach him on here and then onto the link, or the connector, so we get this. And then I'll connect this link. Now I gotta make sure I'm doing this right because I want these to be a certain way. So go like that. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's what I want. I'm gonna wait to do the last part here because I don't know the length that I want particularly. So I'm gonna do up the other side here first. I'm just gonna do the same thing that we did. Okay, I'm just going to create this little wire wrapped loop over the top, spin, around, move the pressure, wrap, 1, 2, 3, trim that off. And then we're going to put on our bead. Make sure that's tucked in right. We can do the other side. I think these are going to be super cute. I get some more jump rings here. And again, I gotta make sure I got this one going the way I want it to go. So I'm pretty sure it's on there right. Yeah. Right. So those two go down, and this one goes up. Alright, now for this one, I'm going to take this little wire and I'm just going to put on a couple of, like, probably like 3 beads on here. This wire is, I have noticed in the past since I've been using this wire, it's a little bit, doesn't like to wrap up. So I kind of gotta squish it in, but that's fine. I can get it to work out. I gotta kind of squish it up with the plier, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna put 3 on here. Perfect. And then jump ring. This guy's for the middle. Just make sure he's closed up good. And then make sure I get this one on the right way. Yeah. Those are cute. So, now I'm going to do the bottom portion of these earrings. Now, there's a couple of things. If you didn't want to do the bottom portion, like if you're like, oh, I kind of like this just the way it is, you could come in here and snip out this little link probably. I mean, I haven't done it. But you could probably snip him out with your clipper and just file it down. And that could be that. I'm thinking you probably could. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, don't do it. So now, I am going to continue to use the same wire. Oh, let me see. If I have some bronze eye pins, let me look. I do. Well, I don't have any 3-inch ones over here like I like, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the wire and keep with that, I guess. So I'm getting into the new 22 here. It's got a little bit of hoopla going on the end. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the middle one first. So for this, I'm going to create a little nest, create my own head pin. Cut that. And start up here at the tippy tip edge. Make sure there's like little to no wire hanging out. And I'm just going to start wrapping around the bottom of my plier. So I count this as 1 when I get back to the middle. Let's see, that's where I started. It's a 1. And I go around 2. Okay. Then, once I'm there, I'm going to push this straight out like this from the plier. Plier, poop, extended. Take this off, flip it over. Bring that through the little nest. And then pull it down. And you got to do a little bit of adjusting down here in the nest area. And what I do is I take this the beginning pokey part, and I just push that over to like the middle so it's not gonna hurt nobody. And I try to make sure my wire is coming straight out of the nest. So now I believe I'm gonna do the middle one. I think I do 1 here and then I'm just going to do 1. I think I'm just going to do, am I do 1 on each one? No. Let me try to do 2 here on this side one. So I'm going to wrap that up. Wire wrap on there. Winter, no. Winter's over there doing her very best to get into trouble. She's like, what can I push off the kitchen table today? Uh-oh. You are not where you need to be. My wire curled up over the top of itself. That's not what I want. There we go. Got it fixed. Alright, then jump ring. should be able to go on here, the first one. Say, no, 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 no. Winter. Naughty kitten. It's naughty kittens are us around here this morning. Okay, we're going to do this again. Put the two on there for the other side. Okay, and now we're on to the last one. This little guy is sticking out weird, so I'm going to give him a trim. And then tuck it in. And then one little bead. Or do I want to do two? I think I'll do two. Yeah, that I think is just going to add to that taper a little bit. Now she's over here fighting with Bunsen. Go back to bed if you're tired. These children just jumped off the table and went over and started biting Bunsen's ear. He's just like, hey, it's early, stop it. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. So now all we gotta do is put on the earring wire. See if we got one over here. There should be, but there's not. Let's see. We'll just go with one of these numbers. Sorry, I'm trying to give you the angle. There we go. I think it turned out really good. How long is it? It's quite long. Let's see. Got there's about 3.5 all the way up to where it would hang in your ear. That's generally what my earrings turn out to be. I like to wear long dangly earrings, so that's a me thing. But yeah, I think they turned out really cute. So here is October's. I'm going to go ahead and I'll do up the other side. I'll probably do that. Excuse me. I'll probably do that on my own since we've got yet another pair to make. So here is the design and here's the actual earring, which I think it turned out really well. I think it turned out exactly how I thought it would turn out. I will say that I don't know if I talked about the taper of these vines in the original video, but it was good that I did taper them down, just so that they don't kind of knock into each other. So I do like that. Now with the quick winter, now she's scratching on the wall. I swear, this cat. So the next one, when I come back, I'm going to finish this up so you can see the pair together. And then I'll come back and I'll show you with what we're going to do here with November. Right? So with November, we're going to have to do a little improvising. Okay? Probably like this. This is probably going to have to be our link. So we're going to have to figure that out. But yeah. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, and here is what it looks like all done. I think it's quite cute. Here's an example of what it might look like with one of the other finished products. Got a couple of them here, I think. Still hanging out on the desk. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, those are cute. It's coming together, quite a collection here. So these are the October earrings, and now we're going to move into November. So let's get that going. Put those over there. Okay, here's November's doings. I'll move this over a little bit. Ooh, hang on, everybody. Okay, so for November, we have these super cool sparkly beads, crystals. These ones are a little pokey. As I had mentioned, I have pretty sensitive skin when we had originally talked about them, so I think these will be good for earrings so that they're not rubbing on me. But I do think they are very pretty. This one's tied up. There we go. Ooh. Now, again, I don't think we're going to use all of these, but we'll get some off here. I also think these will be nice for earrings because of the way they catch the light. There we go. Okie doke. So we got those going on. I also have some of these other matte AB crystals here, and some of these little flower cones and some chain. I don't know if I'm going to use all that, but we'll see what we got here. So these are the branches that we are going to use to kind of improvise the metal portion of the earring. So we didn't have any connectors like this in November. Okay, focus, there we go. We didn't have anything quite like that. But I think that we can utilize these guys to make that work out. And the loops are on different sides, so I'm not sure if I'm going to utilize those or not. I think originally I thought, okay, I'll put chain on here, so I might do that. I'm thinking we're going to have to go this way. Now you could go another way if you want to. I think I'm going to... I don't necessarily want to use these loops because they're pretty wide set, and I think like the wider we get away from the middle of the branch, it's going to give it more opportunity to kind of flip around, and I don't necessarily want that. So I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to throw things all over my desk. I'm going to use some of this chain, and I'm just going to get a little bit because I don't want it to be too crazy. So I think I'm going to do... I don't want them to be too long. So let's see what I got here. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm going to cut this. If I can. Oh. It's a stainless steel plated chain, so it's a little bit, you want to use your junky cutter for it. And then I'm just going to make sure I have two pieces that are the same. Uh-oh. I cut it and now I lost it. Try that again. I just do it this way because I don't like to count the little links. You gotta be careful, you're like cutting one of them. Come on, you. Jeepers. Okay. Got it. Alright, so it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 links on there. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is I'm just going to grab up some of these 6mm oval jump rings. And I might have to back up a little bit. My camera's not focusing very good today. And I'm going to put this little chain on there. And then right here, I'm going to go in here. It's a little hard to see, but once I get it on there, I can show you better. It's just kind of a funky angle at this particular moment in time. Yep, nope. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit of a weird angle to get him on there. But you can see that I've put it in between these two branches here. And I'm going to put the other one here, in between these two. I have to put it on here on the chain first, otherwise I'm going to have a problem. Okay, and then put on over here. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So now I should be able to put on, let me see what kind of, I want to see what kind of earring wire I have for this real quick. I mean, I got all kinds of options, but I think I'll use this one. This is also a stainless steel earring wire. And since we have 13 loops, we should have one in the middle up there. And we'll just connect onto that one. Which I believe is here. Yep. So we got 6 pieces of chain on each side, and we're using the 7th one for the middle loop there. So this is what we've got thus far. And because these have the opportunity to be doing a lot of hoopla, I think I'm just going to, do away with these loops on the side. I feel like they're too far apart. They're too far away. And what is going on with my crimper? How did this even happen? Houston. What in the world? Okay, well, what has happened here? Euro crimper. Okay, we're gonna have to look into that. I don't know how that happened. It was just sitting here. Anyway, okay. So if that's the case, that's like the 4th crimper I've broken. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so let me see if I can get that loop out of there. I should be able to. So I'm just gonna find a good place to cut. Now most of the time these loops are soldered on. Let me do this one first. Ooh. Okay. Whoops. There we go. I did lose a branch there, but I don't think anybody's really going to care about that too much. Maybe I should move this over. Can I move it over? There we go. Now they are the same. Now I feel like I should move this over because I did mess with the disbursement of the weight. So give me 1 second here. Can I get this over here? Make sure my chain's not twisted up. It is. Come on, you. Now, can I get that to close up the way I want? It's got to close over the top of this flower. Like this. Sorry, I know you guys can't see me, but I have a little bit of a struggle here. Okay, I think I got it. Go. Yeah. Okay. Focus. Focus. Okay, so I got it in this little hole right here, and it comes up over the top, and that is causing it to hang straight. So when I cut the loops off and I lost that little part of that branch, it disrupted the weight. Here's my little pieces here. It disrupted the weight of the link, and I had already started with the chain on there, but now that I got that moved over into that little space right there, we're good to go. It's hanging perfectly straight, so that's what we want. All right, and then we're gonna do a little wire wrap in here. Let's see, where's my wire? So here we have 22 gauge silver. Now, let me start at the bottom with these ones. Okay, silver eye pins, let me check. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Now these ones I'm not going to put a bunch of stuff on because I've only got, I'm going to put one, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Probably about 3. But I'm not going to make them super long because I've already got this chain up the top and that's going to add length. But I did want to see if I can make something with these little floral caps. Let me see. Well, that is cute, but I do want to see the bead on the bottom, so I'm going to put on 2 of these. Come on, you. There we go. That's cute. So I'm going to put that on, and then I think I'm just going to add these crystals on the top. And I am going to attach these with jump rings, so I don't want too much length, but I think I'm going to maybe do a tapered one in the middle. Okay, so what I have on here is I have 2 of the white crystals of the bellflower and then 3 of the triangular crystals, and we're going to call that a day. Just going to wire wrap that. I thought I was going to use this 22 gauge wire, but I guess not. It happens. Tuck this tail in without breaking anything. There we go. And we'll need one for the other side. The same. gotta be real careful when you're working around crystals because you crack them. And then I think I'll do a longer one in the middle, kind of the same way we did the other earring. So I'm gonna do the same situation, but I think I'm just gonna add some extra crystals. Three, okay, so that's the same. I think I'll add 4 and then maybe a white one on top to kind of, let's see how that looks. I don't think I like that. I'm going to add 5 crystals to this one. I thought I was going to like it, but I don't. It's just being a little wonky. I don't know. Oop, got hung up on the. I got hung up on the edge of the crystal there. I'm gonna do about that. Whoops. Look out, kittens. And come here, you. At a weird angle. There we go. Okay, so there is that. And now we put them on. So, let's start in the middle here. Should be able to go up over the top of this guy. Oh, hold up. Now, I will say that these little angles on this stuff is a little tricky. But it is possible. It's a little bit tricky, but it's possible. And now the second one will go here in this part. And I'm just going over the entire part of the branch. Because once I get in here with these ovals, the ovals, it's getting blocked by these other little part of the branches. I mean, I'll still be able to move around and stuff, but it's not going to be able to like go too far as I'm concerned, so I am for it. This one will go here, same underneath this chain. I don't know if I need to put this one over the top of that little flower thing or not. We shall see. Oh no, he's fine. Okay. So here we go. So here's what he looks like. I am actually quite happy with it. It did turn out pretty good. We had to cut off those links, those bubble or whatever, the side links, but you can hardly tell that we've done anything to it. And I was able to cut the exact same. So I'm not mad at it. When they hang, I know you guys can't see this angle, but when they hang, they are hanging straight. Moving this part was very helpful into making that happen. Putting in that little loop, because that little loop there for the chain, it doesn't allow this to move around. So in holding it up with gravity, it hangs straight now. I would also think that adding the extra weight, even though it's not much, but the extra weight to the middle is also helping with that gravity situation, especially when you're dealing with chain on the top. You might want to consider doing the middle. I gotta flip these jump rings around. You might want to consider having a little heavier situation in the middle, because it just helps it to hang a little straighter. But I will say, for the most part, it is hanging very well. So I'm going to whip up the other one so you can see what they look like all together. And then there we go. I'll be right back. Alright guys, there they are, all finished up for November. Quite good. There they are, there they are. I don't know which ones I like better, to be honest with you. I like both. Both is good. So let's do October over here, November over here. Okay. October versus November. I think both are good. Is the same basic design for Project 5. I don't know. I do like these. I think these are going to look nice when you wear them, and they're catching the light and everything. But I also like these, and we saw what they looked like with some other parts of the collection. The only thing I have over here, well, I guess I have this guy. Let me see. Let's see. I have this guy over here. And I also have this one. I guess I do have that. I guess I do. I'm gonna zoom out. Zoom out. For these guys. Right? With the silver and the little tree. I don't know. I think they're quite cute, honestly. If you ask me, I don't know. Both are good. Both are good. Anywho, so that's what we got going on for Project 5. So let me know down in the comments which you prefer, October or November. I'm gonna get some photos so you can see there. But yeah, let me know which one you like better for this time around. This has been Project 5, the earrings, and we only have one project left moving forward, which I believe is a bracelet. Let me see. No, Project 6, bracelet multi-strand. Multi-strand bracelet. I wonder what we have for that. I don't even know. Let's just take a little look-see, shall we? A little sneak peeky. Oh, okay. That's what we got for that. All right. So we'll probably be working on that today as well. I just wanted to let you guys know, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but Thunder Horse Descendant is getting ready for Black Friday. Now, normally we do Black Friday on Black Friday, because that's when, you should do Black Friday. However, my laptop is broken and I'm going out of town. So we're actually going to start it on Wednesday, November 27th in the morning. It'll probably be about, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to start Black Friday, and I'm going to leave it up because I'm going to be gone. So I'm going to leave it up until Sunday. We are discounting items on the website from, what is it? 30 to 70%. Most things are 50% off, but 30 to 70%. I have created a sales section, so everything, you just go to the sales section, everything on sale will be in there. and the prices are as marked, so there's no codes required or anything like that. So that's what we got going on with that. I'm going to try to get this video up today in hopes that, you know, you guys get my messages. But yeah, other than that, let me know what you got, what you think of this, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, do all the things helpful for the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.